What about the case where you have the absolute value of something is less than something else? Absolute value of u is less than n. The magic word to remember here is between. What does it mean to say the absolute value of t is less than 3? Well, numbers like 2 and 1, 0, they make that sentence true. Even 2.9. Negative 1, negative 2 make that sentence true, but numbers like negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, they wouldn't make that sentence true. In fact, you got to stop going down at negative 3. Negative 3 wouldn't make this sentence true. Well, what does that mean? Visually, it means the numbers that make the sentence true are the numbers between minus 3 and 3. That's exactly what the rule says. Absolute value of u less than n means u is trapped between minus n and n. Here the u is t and the n is 3. That's the first example. Now what if you have something more sophisticated inside the absolute value? Still, absolute value means between. Well, let's add an equal sign in this first problem. Change that to absolute value of 3x plus 4 is less than or equal to 7. Still between. 3x plus 4 is between minus 7 and 7. It has to be greater than or equal to minus 7 and less than or equal to 7. Subtract 4 from the left, the middle, and the right. Negative 11 is less than or equal to 3x is less than or equal to 3. Divide everyone, left, middle, and right, by 3. Negative 11 thirds is less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 1. X is between those two numbers, including the two numbers too, because I said equals is possible. So here's a picture of all the numbers that work, the ones that are between and including negative 11 thirds to 1. Say I have 2 minus 3x plus 4 is less than 10. You know you have to isolate the absolute value. 2 minus 3x less than 6. 2 minus 3x must be between minus 6 and 6. But are you paying attention to that minus 3x? So when you subtract 2 from all three pieces, and then divide all three pieces by minus 3, notice you have to reverse the direction of the inequalities. So you have to say literally that x is between minus 4 thirds and 8 thirds, but x is greater than minus 4 thirds and less than 8 thirds. It'd be easier to write that from left to right, the way you draw it on a number line. Here's the solution drawn. In each case, what are the correct answers? The ones that are between two border values. Or, if I have equal sign, I have to include the border. When I have a less than or equal to, I include the border.